What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So in this one, I've got a little bit of a strategy tip here for you guys on taking profits and how to actually trade for free. Now, a lot of you guys have been asking me for a video about this, so that's kind of what we're going to cover in this video, because what we see a lot of the time with retail investors is, one, retail in general is really good at picking the stocks that are going to skyrocket. But it also happens to be the case that retail investors most of the time also happen to be sometimes the worst at taking profits. So what we're going to go over with you guys in this video is a little bit of a strategy on what you guys can do if you guys do find yourself in a position or a situation where you're swing trading options and you're up a massive amount and you don't necessarily understand what to do. And one of the key things that I kind of want to ingrain in your guys' heads before we even start this video is you have to think about your account a little bit differently, specifically if you are trading options. Now, there's going to be two main things that we kind of have to look at when we're looking at our brokerage account. It's going to be the net account value, or the asset value of your account. That number isn't necessarily the actual value of your account. The way I look at it is the actual value of my account, if I'm trading options specifically here, is going to be the cash balance. So the most important thing that I want you guys to focus in on most of the time when you guys are trading is the cash balance, because that is the money that you can take out, withdraw at any given time. Now, again, you could sell some of the options that you have and boost that cash balance back up, but the cash balance and the cash that you have in your account is king when you are trading options. So let's kind of use AMC as an example here, and specifically talking about trading options, because I mean, mainly when we think about the last June run in 2021 for AMC and a lot of these other stocks, is that people were making a boatload of money. Did they realize those gains? Well, some people might have, but the vast majority of people saw their accounts at a wildly inflated number, and then it just came right back down. So let's kind of get into this right here so you guys kind of understand what I'm talking about in this whole make it free strategy, because this is really going to take you guys to the next level. So again, if you do enjoy the information and analysis that I provide for you guys in this video, make sure you go down and hit that like button. It costs you nothing to do it. Comment down below if you guys do like this strategy, and subscribe if you guys do want to see more videos like this. So when we're looking at AMC right now with 1348, this is going to be a really solid indicator of where price is going to go over the next few weeks, especially if you're trading on this 4-hour time frame here. So we see this cross up. Again, we've been talking about this cross a lot. And again, there's actually two trades here. Now, if you're a wild person and decided to hold through earnings, again, it's not something that you really should be doing all of the time. At the peak, you were up about 76% after this crossed just on shares. Now, we were seeing gains all over the place of thousands of percent in people's accounts, but it all, again, comes down to what you are able to realize, meaning what did you actually make on that trade? Another really good example of this recently is Bed Bath & Beyond. When we take a look at Bed Bath & Beyond's chart here, we saw the cross up on the 4-hour. We waited for it to get above the 200 exponential moving average, and it absolutely skyrocketed all the way up here, and the stock was up about 70% again. Now, look what's happening with Bed Bath & Beyond today. Well, it's down about 15%. Now, if you were holding options on the way up, you were having an awesome time. Now, if you held into today when the stock is now down 15%, you are witnessing very significant losses. But there's a very simple way for you guys to essentially trade for free at this point and make sure that you're fully maximizing these trades. And again, if you do want a little bit more insight into this strategy, get the proprietary algorithms that we have coming for you guys. Again, our new Pythagoras algorithm is absolutely ridiculous. It's up about, I believe at the current time, around 35-40%. In the first month of trading, we have Invictus, all the private live streams, all the alerts. Again, we're the best place to come and learn how to trade by far. So if you guys are interested, make sure you check out that link down below. But kind of getting back into what we're talking about with this make it free strategy, I have this little spreadsheet here that was actually made by one of the people in our Discord and in our program. So going through this sheet here, kind of what you're looking at is, well, if you buy a certain amount of contracts, the number of contracts, and you sell a specific amount of them, well, how much or what percentage gain do you need to see on that overall position to get free contracts. What we essentially mean by making it free is taking your initial investment off the table, meaning that, let's just say in this really, really simple example, if you have an even amount of contracts, which in this case, let's just use 2, and that position ends up going up 100% even, you can sell one contract, get your whole initial investment back because the position's doubled, and one contract now is worth, well, your entire initial position. So you can sell that one contract, get your initial investment back, and essentially have a free contract that you can ride out for as long as you want to, completely risk-free. Now, you can call this scaling out, taking profits. I like to call it make it free, but let's just say you have 5 contracts here, for example. You bought 5 contracts. If you sell 4 of them at a 25% gain on that position, well, you'll have 1 free contract. Now, let's see if we're looking at 9 contracts. Well, if you have 9 contracts and you want to sell 6 of them, well, 50% will give you 3 free contracts. So when you think about your trading this way, again, we've seen a lot of people recently in our group having these multi-1,000% gains. The name of the game, though, is realizing those gains, putting it into your cash balance, and making sure that you can use it going forward and that you don't give back a lot of those gains. Because again, like we've been saying a lot in this video, retail investors are really, really, really good at picking either the trades or the stocks that are going to really skyrocket, but they need to know when to take profits or even how to take profits in order to fully maximize these gains on these really, really solid trades. So when you're looking at this chart right here, it gives you a really, really solid indication of, okay, if I have this amount of contracts and I'm seeing my position wherever it is right now, if I wanted to make this position free, what would I need to do? How do I get my initial investment back and make this trade risk-free? Now, again, when you're thinking about some of these trades here, when they're up thousands of percent, specifically me, when you guys ever see me post a gain that's really, really substantial in the Discord, it's always free. I never hold my entire position all the way up to those levels because for the exact reason that we've been talking about in this video, well, you could easily see a situation like Bed Bath & Beyond where the stock runs and then it just tumbles right back down the next day and you give back all of your gains, which is not what we want for everybody. So guys, I will be posting this link or this screenshot to this Make It Free chart for you guys down in the Discord. So again, we have so much to offer you guys in there if you guys are interested. But again, when we really think about retail investors and giving you guys the tools in order to really have a lot of success in this market, you guys are really, really, really good at finding these trades. We just need to make a couple of tweaks sometimes to make sure that you guys are taking profits appropriately and making sure that you're fully maximizing the gains on these trades that you guys are taking. So again, that's kind of going to wrap up this video. If you guys did enjoy the information and analysis that I provided for you guys in this video here, make sure you go down and hit that like button. It costs you nothing to do it, but it really helps us out a whole lot in getting this information out to as many people who want to learn to really, really benefit retail investors in their trading every single day. So that's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. I hope you guys are having a great evening. I will see you guys over down below in our program. Other than that, peace.